All right, my friends. Welcome to this pre-match build-up stream for Derby della Mole. It is Juventus against Torino. Well, since it is Torino against Juve, it is called Derby della Mole. Why? Well, there is a story behind that. The Mole, the building in the center of Turin. This is what they're battling for. So this is like it's a monument of Turin, and that's called Mole. So that's why it is basically Derby della Mole. But for me personally, it's just not Derby della Mole. Even for me, it's 3 points. 3 points and good performance. I keep asking for this every single game, and to be honest, it's not always I get it. And this time is actually gonna be no different. I'm still asking for good performance and 3 points, and it is more actually important rather than beating Torino. In fact, it is Torino. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we are facing. We need the 3 points, and of course, we need a good performance after all the shambles that we've been through this season, especially in a couple of few weeks now. By the way, hi guys to all of you who just joined the stream. I hope you've enjoyed your Saturday so far, Easter Saturday, and we are getting ready for the Derby della Mole. I hope you can see me clearly. I hope you can see the quality is bad, says Reich. Yes, I am very well aware of that. I am sorry. Probably because it is basically a Wi-Fi connection up in the mountains where we are Airbnb-ing at the moment. So this is why it's maybe a bit crap, but hopefully it will get better as we get close to the kickoff. Let's see if I can move this just a little bit closer to wherever. I actually cannot even find the router at this place. I don't know where the router is, so it could be anywhere. I have no idea where that is. So I hope you can see me better now. I don't know if that works. It says connection is unstable, but we'll see. We'll try to make the best out of it, as we always do. So, like Mirgan Aditsa, welcome to the stream. Not many people joined so far, but that's fine. It's fine. We're a half hour away from the kickoff. And Mirgan says straight away, and those 1-0 results, I don't care how bad we play, we can lose the 4th place. Yes, and that could actually be the case. However, based on the result today, it is in hand from at least Sampdoria and also Sassuolo. Lazio, of course, won their game 2-1. I see that Hellas Verona won their game away to Cagliari. Barak and Lasagna scoring goals. Benevento 2-2 against Parma. Atalanta against Udinese 3-2. 2 goals by Muriel and 1 from Zapata. And Napoli against Crotone. Crazy game of football. 4-3 at the end. And it is interesting stuff. So by the looks of it right now, the table is not in our favor because we are at the 5th place at this very moment. We are out of the Champions League race as of now. Of course, we have 1 game less to play. We have 2 games less to play than Atalanta and Milan. And it's very, very tough. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. And should get the lineup because it's only 25 minutes away from the kickoff. And should we look at the lineup? Let's see here if I can make this happen. Hi, Benny. Nice to see you. Let me know. I see that Reich says quality is bad. Can you please confirm whether quality is good or bad? Or is there any lag whatsoever? Please let me know. I want to know because I have to move closer to my microphone over there. I need to move closer to wherever this router is. I have no idea. I have basically no idea where this router is. But let's see at the lineup. Let's take a look right here, and we can see, if you can see on the screen, laggy. Oh crap! It's laggy. It's laggy. It's laggy. How can we make it not laggy? Not the best quality. How can we make it not laggy? Huh? While you look at the lineup, which I just announced right here on the right side, I'm gonna move around and I'll find the spot where it's the best, and you'll be joining me for this running around session, running around this little tiny cabin in the woods. It's cabin in the woods, cabin in the woods. Maybe it's better quality now. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. And I don't know how to fix it. What to do? What to do? Let's see. If we pull this up, I don't know. All right, let's see. Is it better now? Perhaps it's better now. Is it better now? It might be better now. I think it's good enough. Is it? Just let me know. Just let me know if this is actually good enough. Chiesa on the right again. Chiesa is on the left again, Idris, by the way. If you can see the lineup, Quadrado is better. Yes. Using 360p is better. Says Benny. All right, let's try. Thank you. 360p is better. Is it better now? It's good now. Hey! Fino alla fine. This is the Fino alla fine spirit I'm looking for. This is the Fino alla fine spirit. Never give up. Try your best to find a solution. And there we go. Let's see. So maybe I can just bump up. Oh, shit. Standard definition, maybe. There we go. Yes. All right. Thank you, Rohit. Okay, so here we go. The lineup is Wojciech Szczesny in goal, Alexandro, Giorgio Chiellini, De Ligt, Quadrado in the center of the whole defense, or basically whatever we call defense. I don't even know what the defense is anymore, but at least Chiellini and De Ligt are playing in the center of the defense. This is for a fact. Probably also Alexandro making a makeshift 3 in the defense, and Quadrado and Chiesa will be flanking. Bentancur, Danilo, and Kulusevski, Cristiano and Morata all the way up front. Now let's get through this. How many times? This is a washing. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but this is a washing machine telling me that, dishwasher basically telling me that it's ready. But I cannot go and just turn it off. So I don't know. It will be making the sound. I don't care. Wife, kitchen. Yeah. Anyway. As you can see, my friends, Danilo is in the midfield, and this is kind of interesting because no Rabiot, and of course no Ramsey. But I think the reason is why Danilo is playing there is just for the defense stability. So it will be very interesting to see where Bentancur will be playing today. And which position, because if Bentancur is playing slightly ahead of Danilo, that will maybe relieve Danilo or Bentancur of his defensive mistakes. So when Bentancur makes a mistake all the way in defense, they're going to score on us because he's such a dangerous player. When we lose the ball with Bentancur, we're losing it in the dangerous situations. With Danilo there, we can afford to lose the ball from Bentancur, and Danilo can hopefully make this up for us. But at least that's how it looks on paper. Pablo Carlos Miguel Lopez Villela is in the chat as always. Hi, my friend. Happy Easter to you as well. Boshinho is there. Idris Chiesa on the left. Yes. Well, it's warm. I'm gonna take this off. why Chiesa on the left? It's very, very simple, because as long as Cuadrado is playing, Chiesa will be playing on the left. Cuadrado will not play on the left, so Chiesa will be playing on the left, and Cuadrado will be playing. There we go. Never mind. It's just messing it up completely. Thing is, I know you can hear me. I know. It's okay. There we go. I will not move at all. If I move, apparently the whole cable system will just make a mess out of this whole thing. But and the connection is bad as well now. What is this? But anyway. I hope you hear me now. But Chiesa on the left and Cuadrado on the right. In the middle, we see that it is Bentancur Danilo. What I don't like, though, of course, is Kulusevski being in there once again. As much as we need that kind of player, it's just so unnecessary for him to be playing in another different position. He will be playing on the right side, but really not on the right side because Cuadrado will be there. So Kulusevski will be more in the middle. But Kulusevski is a natural winger on the right side, cutting inside. That's what he does. That's what he always does. So we will be struggling to creating anything from the middle. And with no Arthur, no Bonucci, this is the case. This is what's going to happen. Bonucci could be the one who created for us from the get-go, from the defense, but he will not be there, of course, because of COVID. Arthur isn't there because of the ban and because he is injured. Yeah, it is what it is, my friends. And Kulusevski is useless as a winger too, says Rohit. Yes, he's not that actually great for us this season, and I've said this quite some time. Been saying this for quite some time. Kulusevski is not good enough for you at this very moment. But you know what? Many things can change. People can improve, but this season is not the answer for Kulusevski. And maybe even there we go. Maybe even we can loan him out next season and get somebody in instead of Kulusevski, just because we need that firepower. We need somebody up front. But with Dybala leaving probably, and well, we need all the man we can get. So I don't think Kulusevski will be loaned out. I think he will be staying, but then he will have a big improvement to make this summer because we need him. We need him better. Well, we need him for next season. Kulusevski is a right winger. Pirlo still can't find space for him. Instead of playing 4-3-3, we talked about this yesterday in the Juve therapy session, of course. The fact that 4-3-3 is a no-go for Pirlo for some strange reason. Instead of playing a 4-3-3, he plays 3-5-2 with Cuadrado on the right side. I would like to see one Cuadrado and Kulusevski or Chiesa on the right, says Buscino. Yes, I do agree with that one. Kulusevski is not taking lessons from Bernardeschi. Well, Bernardeschi isn't in the lineup even, which is interesting. Which is kind of interesting. Let's see if I go down for the. There we go. Probably a bit better now. Hopefully a bit better. There we go. All right. So this is the lineup for Juve, at least up until the attack. And in attack, Cristiano is starting, not because, well, I mean, why can't we? Of course he will start because we don't have anybody else. We have only Felix Correa, if I'm not mistaken, joining in the squad today. So both Morata and Ronaldo starting. I do not think that we will see Correa today. I will be surprised. So today it is Cristiano and Morata. Apparently the dynamic duo, the duo that can do it all, but they have been very inconsistent, especially Alvaro Morata. Let's see, guys, what you think about the lineup. I see it already. Mirgan has said his piece, and also Rohit, Aditsa as well, Broshinho. Is there anybody else care to share their feelings about this crap that's about to unfold? I really know how we're playing in the last year with Allegri, cross from Quadrado, and hope that Cristiano or Morata will do something in the air. Yes, unfortunately that will be the case. Or of course Chiesa cutting inside from the left and also helping it up for the unpredictability, because the only unpredictability we're gonna get today is from Cristiano and Chiesa, most likely. Forza Juve says hi, nice to see you, Forza Juve. Tell me your thoughts about the lineup, and of course, if we get a free kick, my friends, who is gonna take those free kicks? You know the answer to that question. I know the answer to that question. And we will be ready and we will be pissed off because it will be Cristiano Ronaldo who will be taking those free kicks. We don't have any other option, unfortunately. But Chiesa maybe have a case for this, maybe even Kulusevski. I think Pirlo have no idea for this midfield, and he must use Danilo as a savior, says Boshinho. Interesting. Maxi Zeus is in the chat. Nice to see you, Maxi. I don't understand why it's the same old story again. Why not try some younger players to get them ready for next season, or at least try them out? Scudetto is gone anyway. Yes, that is an interesting point. However, as long as you have the man available, they will be played. The rotation with Fagioli, Frabotta, Correa, Ake, you name it. Are they good enough? That is the question. The quality must be there in order to at least be competitive on the pitch. Otherwise, nah, it's just nothing. It will be very, very simple and straightforward. Yeah, I would like to see Fagioli in there, but as long as Bentancur there, I feel that Fagioli will not play. Felix Correa might play, but then who you gonna replace? Cristiano? Sure. Nah. Super lineup, but could have given Fagioli a chance, says Forza Juve. I'm sorry, but there is no unpredictability in this team, says Marian. Yeah, as sad as this sounds, yes, you might be onto something. If Pirlo loses this match, would you sack Pirlo tonight or to try to fight for top 4? We're currently 5th. I cannot lose more points. Says Boshinho, we are currently 5th, but we have 1 or 2 games less played. I'd say the Napoli game. Of course, today is also a vital game, very, very important game today. But the Napoli game, in terms of getting the points and getting back into the fight for, well, not the Scudetto exactly, but for top 3, Napoli game midweek is vital for us, without a doubt, my friends, without a doubt. If Ronaldo scores a free kick, it will be even worse for us in the future because it will increase his delusion, says Underdog Alex. Yes. Or you know what? At this point, I don't even care. Let him score. Let us win. With a toe poke, with a free kick, with a PK, with a scrappy 1-0. I don't care. So far, I only hope for 3 points and good display. If I'm not getting a good display, just give me the 3 points. And then we can look at the performance after this season. But it doesn't matter how we win at this point. We just have to win and save that 4th spot. Save the Champions League spot, basically, for next season. As fearless as it is. If Pirlo loses this match, would you sack Pirlo tonight? No, I would not. But I would consider his I would consider maybe if we are going down against Napoli as well. That would be fearless decision from the management. That's what we need to do. I don't see us doing anything progressive if we're losing those 2 games. If we lose those 2 games, we're out. We are out of the Scudetto race 100%. We will struggle to get to the top 4 because Milan, Merda, Napoli, and could very well be Atalanta are steaming ahead, and we are struggling. We are lagging behind. Those are good sides. Good sides, my friends. This is astonishing, actually. If you look at the table, you have Atalanta who are winning games. Roma, who are also inconsistent, but also have their good season this season. Napoli looks like they're scoring at will sometimes, also conceding at will, but at least they can score the goals. What else is there? Of course, Milan and Merda are first and second most likely. Even we won't sack him, which is better coach to 3 right now? Yes, this is also a point. I think it's Tudor. I think Tudor will take over after this season, and if Pirlo is sacked during this season, and then we'll see. But another reset, so to speak. That will be another reset, and I just don't like the resets. Absolutely don't like the resets, especially 3rd season in a row. And doing it now with 12 games to play, I mean, what can the new coach do to us? That's why I think Igor Tudor will be appointed as an interim manager up until the last game of the season, and then we'll see. But I don't think it will happen. I think it will not happen. I think we will stay with Pirlo until the end of the season, and then we will evaluate. All right. So we are 8 minutes away from the kickoff. My prediction was 2-2 yesterday, and I'm sticking to it. I think I'm sticking to the 2-2 prediction, my friends. I'm sticking to it, indeed. Ranieri or Deschamps, says Boscino. I wouldn't go for Ranieri. I'm not sure if Deschamps is good enough. In any case, I think still, as I said, I think Tudor will be taking over as an interim coach until the end of the season, and then we will reassess absolutely everything. We should reassess absolutely everything. But we never know. In my opinion, Atalanta will finish 2nd. Milan, Juve, Napoli, or maybe Roma will play for those 2 spots and take them to the promised land of Champions League. Yes, could very well be. Rohit, with this team form, Europa League is too difficult. Yeah, well, we just don't have the depth, and especially in terms of the injuries, in terms of all that stuff that's going on with COVID, we cannot afford Europa League travels on Thursday night. It's just, yeah. Chicho says hi and says Tudor is a good idea. I don't think it is an option. I think this is what is going to happen if Pirlo is being sacked. Because who is available for us who can take us long term? No one. Allegri, if by some miracle he will return, will he take us back to the glory land? Not sure at all. I think we need to do something on the transfer market and the upper management level in order to succeed next season. And by succeed, I don't necessarily mean Scudetto. I mean at least a trophy. Because I don't think we're going to win against Atalanta in the Coppa Italia. We have no Champions League left, and we are out of the Scudetto race. So, yeah. Coach is not our problem. The way we build team is the problem. Carlo Ancelotti. Yeah. Don't know. It's also an option. Yes. All right. Let's take a look at the lineup from Torino before we move on to the actual game itself. We're going to do the watch along here. I hope the stream will hold the quality, hopefully. But let's see if I can pull up the lineup for Torino. Torino. Where are you, Torino? There you are. So, this is the lineup for Torino today, if I'm not mistaken. And Buongiorno. Buongiorno is starting. Bremer, Izzo. Man, the uglies. Izzo, Rincon, Ansaldi even starting. Oof, bunch of uglies. Belotti and Sanabria. Belotti will bag one for sure against us. And of course, Sirigu will play the game of his life. No doubt. No doubt, my friend. So this is the lineup from Torino for sure. I think Ronaldo departure will be a boon for Juve. It's been a crazy, says Rishi. I think it's been a crazy season, says Miriam. I just want it to end. Yeah, so do I. It was also actually, Miriam, it was the same thing last season. It was also the same thing last season. It was like, I just want this to end. I don't want to look at this anymore. It's just miserable. And we're still there. 1 year later, we're still freaking there. Well, not year, but 1 season later, we're still there. Hopefully we'll finish at least fourth place. I don't mind the fact that we didn't win the Champions League Serie A this year, but it's fundamental to be in the Champions League. I do agree with that. All right, let's just turn our heads to the game. I'll just go grab my iPad because there it's where it's hold on a sec. You hide some chocolate eggs. Easter eggs. Yeah, tomorrow. Funny. All right, let's see here. I hope my mic doesn't fall. All right, let's see what we can do here. So this is how it is going to the cabin in the woods on your Easter vacation. You just gotta make the best out of the whole thing. Steve, chocolate eggs for Oscar. Yes, he is just outside actually, so he will most probably will be coming back, and he will be visiting our stream shortly. I expect him to do so. All right, let me just pull this up a little bit like this, and then we find the stream. Forza Juve, let's hope for the win, says Mirgan. Indeed. I'm gonna get my stream soon. No? Wow, where is my stream? Come on. There we go. So here is my stream. And there we go. So let me just turn around or change the brand, the overlay. It is a watch along. All right, let's see here. All right. So I hope this stream is not worsened right now, since I'm like watching the game at the same time. Zidane could very well be an option, yes, but I think we just have to wait and see next season then before we can actually do something with him. My stream has worsened a little bit, I think. Just let me know if the stream is actually bad now. I really hope that's not the case, because then well, what can we do? What can we do? All right, but we have the game, and they are laughing and having fun. No, it's good. Okay, good. Thank you. So Danilo made the joke, and Cristiano laughed. Yes, club is in crisis, but we're laughing. All right, so let me just take away this one. All right, there we go. Oh, come on. All right, so it is a watch along, and we will try to make this as good as possible in terms of the stream quality. But I can see that we are struggling a little bit. But it should be okay. Should be okay. Just let me know if the quality drops suddenly. Just let me know in the chat, so I know. So then we need to make some adjustments. Hasta Forza Juve indeed. Yes. Let's see. So Alessandro Buongiorno, the coolest name ever. Buongiorno. 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 Buongiorno indeed. Starting for Torino. Buongiorno. Filippo Melo. Almost Filippo Melo, but it's actually Filippi Meli. His assistant referee today. Funny. Chiellini and Belotti. Would you like to have Belotti at Juve, by the way, guys? Interesting option. Would you like to have Belotti at Juve? Would he be an option to a better attacker, as for example Morata? So we can see clearly that's Chiesa on the left, Quadrado on the right, Alexandro on the left, Kulusevski on the right, Danilo, Bentancur, Danilo in the middle, Morata and Cristiano all the way up front. Belotti. All right, so Belotti, his age. Yeah, I think it's 27, 26, 27, 28, something like that, Rishi. I'm not sure. There we go. As I said, so if we actually do drop points today or against Napoli in the midweek, then Pirlo might actually get the sack. Interesting. We may potentially need a new president, says Asta. Oof. But we can't keep trying to solve our problems by sacking our management over and over. That is a good point. My prediction, Shervin, is 2-2. That is kickoff. Vil ikke komme? Ja, men du kan få lov til å si hei. Hei.
Hi, bye-bye.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Hi, bye-bye. Hi, bye-bye.
Okay.
Hi, bye-bye. Hello.
Skal du trekke den som skal begynne med da, og så trekke den?
Okay, so we have a kickoff 1 minute in, and wow. How old is the little man? Little man is 4.
Skal jeg trekke den som begynner da?
Okay, let's see here. Chiesa. Oh! Quadrado back to De Ligt, Danilo actually all the way back in the defense, it seems. So it's actually more of a 3-man. I don't know what that is. Cristiano shoots. Not a goal. Are we going to win today or not? Hopefully so, Murphy, but I'm not sure. My prediction is 2-2. To be honest. My prediction is 2-2. Yes, Juventus will win today. We hope so. All right, let me just change my...
No, vi du har något på
There we go. Maybe it's a little bit better now.
Why?
2-1 to Hasta. Okay, let me know your predictions, guys. 2-1. All right, I'll take it. I think it will be 2-2. All right. All right. Okay, let me just switch this around a little bit. There we go. Maybe that's a bit better. There we go. Morata, still we're not sure actually what we're gonna do with Morata. Cross from Cuadrado to Cristiano and Chiesa. Close. Chiesa. Close. Good ball from Cuadrado to Cristiano. Cristiano heads it back to Chiesa. Shoots over the bar. Unfortunately. 0-0. 0-0. Ja, Oskar. Okay. Ja.
Ja, jeg vet det. Pappa,
Yeah.
jeg har tisset ute.
Okay. Oh, Chiesa again.
Er Chiesa rød eller svart?
Nei, svart og hvitt. Here's the thing, though. With Chiesa on there, at least we get somebody.
Hello.
At least we get somebody at the end of those crosses beside Cristiano. Chiesa. Here we go.
Kan vi Chiesa måned?
22. Du skal gå til mamma og leke litt?
Nei.
Kom igjen, vær så snill.
Nei.
Good recovery from Kulusevski, is it? Yeah.
Chiesa.
Din tur.
Oskar.
Men jeg vil ikke bli
Du.
det.
Yeah.
Oskar.
Woo! Ja, kom. Så kan du komme tilbake etterpå. Spill litt grann, så kan du komme tilbake etterpå.
Vi spiller ferdig, ja.
Almost a goal to Torino here. 2-0 for Mikey. All right. I don't know, my friend. It's completely open right now. 2 chances to Chiesa and 1 huge one to Torino. Conrado gets the ball. Well, both bad ball.
Mamma, det krokodille eller apekatt?
Connection is unstable, it says. I don't like it. Okay, let's see. Bentancur to Cuadrado. What are you gonna do? Of course, he's gonna cross. No, he's waiting for something. Bentancur. Delict.
Din tur, Oskar.
Cuadrado. Kulusevski in the middle. It's just not enough. Kulusevski. I mean, seriously, guys. I've been saying this already for half hour before we started. Kulusevski, not good enough. I'm sorry. Chiesa is with his left foot, actually. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes, that's what it is.
By the way, guys, as I said, if you think that the quality of this stream is poor, let me know. As poor as the defense from Juve right now. Whoa.
Lange.
Belotti is still down, and they're going to review this, I guess. No?
Lange.
Let's see here. So Alessandro makes a meal out of it, of course. Rincon. Ooh. Ooh, that is a PK. That is actually a PK, I think.
Det är tjejerna. Det är väldigt dåliga med oss.
I think they could actually make this into a PK. Yeah, that could very well be a PK. I think that would be a penalty, my friends. And again, individual mistake from Alexandro. Another individual mistake from one of our players that costs us maybe a PK. Is he gonna call it? No, they're actually playing on. It's not a PK. I thought actually it was gonna be a PK, but it's not. It should have been a penalty, in my opinion, huh? Should have been a penalty. Wow. We got lucky there. We got lucky there, my friends.
Løve eller slange? Kanskje det. Kanskje det. Giraff eller slange? Kanskje det.
We dodged the bullet, says Hasta. Yes, I agree. Dodge the bullet indeed. Oh, that is a good ball from Delict. Just a bit too far. A bit too far for Cristiano there. I see that as a PK, guys. I see that as a penalty. I see that as a penalty, but they didn't give it us. Okay, lucky. We got lucky there for sure. And so far, I can actually see more of Kulusevski being on the right side of the pitch rather than in the middle, which was always going to be the case. He's going to bump into everyone. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Nei, ikke begynne på nå. Sånn, og så snitt du mamma.
Mamma har ikke klart det. Mamma er ferdig.
Vant du?
Let's see. And they're pointing at each other. It's a mess. It is a mess.
Men du, hvis pappa sier at du skal...
Anton, dodge the bullet better than the Matrix. Yes, indeed. Yes. Okay. Du kommer att sitta?
Ja.
Och så ta den på fanget då. Så.
Ja, kan ha den på fanget.
Ja, gjorde du. Men ikke riv i ledningen, ok?
Å nei, jeg kom på gamle. Sånn da. Sånn.
Ja. Hæ? Ja. Hei, Oskar. Oh, Chiesa! 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 Chiesa, 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 my boy. Chiesa, my boy.
Chiesa Bioi.
Bioi.
1-0.
Chiesa, Chiesa.
1-0.
There we go. Chiesa. My boy. Chiesa, my boy.
My boy.
My boy. Signing of the season, without any doubt. Signing of the season. Look at him, just bombarding forward from the left this time. I've been
Så de
expecting.
har ikke så... De har...
Yeah.
Mamma, pappa skal vi ikke se på.
Really.
Det er så gøy. Sa pappa.
Chiesa has been Juve's best player this season, no arguments. Well, I know, Anonymous Ali, I know some people will disagree with you.
Sa pappa.
Okay, I'm on the hold, okay? Yeah. All right, so 1-0 to Juve, and we need to change the score. We need to change the score, of course.
Hei, Oskar.
There we go, 1-0. One zero.
Men
Ooh, nasty.
var det Chiesa?
Rincon.
Var det Chiesa som falt?
Nei, det var Betancourt.
Åh.
It is an offside. Onside, yes. And actually, Chiesa created the goal by himself.
Yes! 2-0!
Nei, 1-0. Det er
Åh.
reprise. As always, when there is a replay, he thinks it's actually real time.
Keeperen
So, no, it's only 1-0.
pappa, keeperen fikk sykt vondt.
You won that?
Ja.
Oh, yeah.
Han...
And then we lose the ball again. Alexandro. Okay, we're good. We're good. $15 minutes in and 1-0 to Juve in the Derby della Mole.
Jeg var svart og hvit.
Hæ?
Jeg var svart og hvit.
Ja.
Mm.
Chiesa?
Ja,
Ja.
men han var i måned 22.
Ja. All right.
Oh,
Kulusevski with the ball. What is he doing? Going to Bentancur. Bentancur going to Danilo. De Ligt. Cristiano. We lose the ball. Bad ball from Cristiano. And then Morata working his
Morata med mamma.
behind.
Så du var sur. Så du var sur.
Hæ?
Så du var sur.
Det betyr
Nei, da var sur.
Oh, yeah.
Så du var sur.
No, Anonymous Ali, we are Airbnb-ing. So this is why the stream is a bit crappy. We're Airbnb-ing during the Easters. So that's why the stream is a little bit bad. I'm sorry. But free kick to Torino. Yeah. But we'll be back during the midweek for a Napoli game for sure. And I think actually we'll be doing a better streaming quality next weekend, because then we'll finally get the proper connection in our house. hopefully. But bzz.
Bzz. Han
Oskar,
dutta ei
kan du ikke
svarta
sparke?
kniv.
Du, ikke ta på mekken, ok?
Han dutta han.
Ja. Oskar?
Unnskyld.
Ja. Jeg tror kanskje vi skal switche, sånn at du kan ha den, og så kan vi ha den. Skal vi gjøre det?
Ja.
All right. Free kick to Torino. One zero to Juve, but this will be tough. Ooh. It's a little dummy there. Free kick.
Han dutta han.
Free kick, no?
Han får 2 gule.
Jeg får bare ett gult. Hvis han får noe som helst. Yeah, of course, and Ali. As long as there is a game, there will be streaming. As long as there is Wi-Fi connection, that is.
Yes, Staffan.
You want that?
Yeah.
Oh. It's not a free kick. Wow. Yes, Rohit. Yeah, I saw that. We had actually. That's because Quadrado was there, huh? Whew. By the way, I asked the question before the start of the game. Would you like to have Belotti at Juve? Let me know, guys, what you think. Belotti at Juve as the option up front. I'm not sure. Probably going to be expensive, but would that be a good option for us? I think he would at least give 100%, if not anything else. He'll at least give us 100% on the pitch. Sant?
Ja.
Yeah. Boy agrees. Belotti at Juve, it's possible. Yeah, well, if Aditsa says Belotti is my wish, yeah. If they get relegated, he will for sure leave Torino, and then it would not be surprising if he goes to Juve. But I have seen no rumors. I've seen no rumors whatsoever about him going to Juve. Not yet, anyway. Chiesa. Bap. Du vet at det er live på YouTube. Ja. Chiellini, do we think that he will play full 90 minutes today? 20 minutes in, still 1-0. Torino on the break. Good one. Belotti does have Grinta, gives 100% for free, says Chicho. For free. I don't think it will come for free, but say 30, 40, 30. I say 30. 30 for Belotti, I'll take it. Ooh, Rincon! Oof, Alexandro blocks. Ooh. We're all over the place. We got lucky there with Alexandro stepping in.
Det var han.
Rincon. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Alexandro was actually aware of the fact that he was in the way of the ball. After goal, now we're waiting to concede. Yeah, Rohit, it's the same question. Or basically, it's the same result after each time we score. Yeah, Pirlo. Pirlo. Vet du hva han heter?
Nei.
Zaza.
Salsa.
Zaza.
Salsa.
Oh, he heard you. He turned around and looked into camera as soon as you said Zaza.
Det är salsa.
Ah, det är inte Zaza.
Oh, det är salsa.
Nej, Zaza han sitter på bänken. Han som inte hade hår.
Han är salsa.
Why am I yawning? Play on, play on, play on. Okay, here we go. Chiesa on the left. Chiesa, 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 Chiesa. Chiesa. Ronaldo. Cristiano, 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 Cristiano. Oof, nothing. All back to the Alexandro. Alexandro. Bentancur. Hey!
Och där.
All right, we're winning the ball back. Nice. Chiesa. Chiesa, Morata. Cuadrado. Cuadrado cross.
Det är Ronaldo.
Another cross from Cuadrado. That's what he does. He's a cross merchant.
Du tar Arsenal.
Anonymous Alley, Della Mole, of the mole. Mole in English. Wife.
Huh?
Mole in English. Derby Della Mole.
Ja, är inte det jag tror?
Jo, men vad heter det på engelska? Mole? We don't know.
Det är fast Ronaldo.
Oof. The Ligt saves the day.
Ronaldo.
Ja, det är Chiellini. Det är Ronaldo. Never a free kick on Cristiano there, by the way, but I think he was complaining that nobody told him that there was a guy behind him. Of course, complaining. Ronaldo losing the ball too easily. Yes, Aditsa, he does. Today he does. Ansaldi cross for check. So no Pinsolio in goal today. No Pinsolio in goal, as well, for sure expected. Kulusevski dispossessed, yes, once again too easily. Good one.
Jag må bara limma näpplet.
Au!
Jag må bara limma näpplet.
Det står bara målet Antonio Lierana.
Ja, men på
Och
engelska.
så sätter vi där föran på engelska.
Så the mole.
Ja.
The mole. Okay.
Chiesa, Chiesa, Chiesa.
Woo! Oh, what a save! And it's a 1-1.
1-1.
And it's a 1-1. Sanabria, of course. Of course.
Men ja.
Let me see the replay.
1-1.
Ja. 2 minuter tills som kväll, okej?
Ja.
Okay, so who do we blame today? That's actually a very, very poor one from Wojciech, in my opinion. He should have done much better there. And nobody's following Sanabria, of course. But what happened with Cuadrado there? Cuadrado just giving the ball away too easily. But I will not speak bad of Cuadrado. It's not allowed. Yes. It's not allowed.
Chiesa.
1-1.
Chiesa,
So we
Chiesa,
restart.
Chiesa.
Oscar. Okay. Okay. So mistake from Cuadrado, a mistake from Wojciech. And how many times do we need to talk about the individual mistakes rather than the actual mentality of the squad? Always very easy to blame the individual performance, but when it keeps happening every game, there's got to be a bigger issue at stake, no? Nope, not enough.
No.
Nope. Plop. Kulusevski, yeah. Done nothing for us today. Done nothing for us the whole season.
Jag har lite lite koll på stua.
Woof. And if Belotti is bullying De Ligt, wouldn't we say that he's a good player? I consider bringing after this game. I mean, they should look closely into what can happen with Belotti. If it's possible to bring him on to you. Vad var det sånt? Gå og spise kvelds til Oskar.
Hva er klokka?
Masse.
Klokka er
6:30. Akkurat passe tid til å spise kvelds. Ja, jeg vet det.
Gå og finn litt kaffe i kjøleskapet. Ja, men vi spiser litt først, Oskar. Så skal vi pusse tennene.
Men Oskar, gå og spise kvelds.
Du, vi må pusse tennene sånn, vet du, sant? Jeg vet du sa noe.
Mamma tar sprøyta.
Jeg tror ikke vi trenger å sprøyte.
Skal vi slutte å sprøyte?
Nei.
Har du lyst til å sprøyte, Oskar?
Nei.
Why Torino chances are better than ours? They seem to have better quality. Well, it's because this is a direct play from Torino. We are messing around with creating stuff. Creating. The only player who is direct is Federico Chiesa. We've been saying this the whole season. But Torino is just going straight at us. Because they don't have enough quality in creating anything. They just go, poof. Yeah. Didn't I say that Sanabria will score against us? I think it was Belotti. And Alexandro, I mean, behind Cuadrado. This is a team. This looks like a team with no motivation, no answers in sight. They do not know what they're fighting for. Hence this weird performance so far. Mamma? Har jag fått den här sista stycket? Ja, det går fint. I was thinking you are fired up and win 4-0. Well, not gonna happen, unfortunately, but hi, nice to see you, as always. Yeah. Leo Bonucci's son is a Torino fan, that is true, and then Belotti and his favorite player, it is true. Yes, Steve, I saw that. See that? I'm giving up. Don't give up, Marian. Don't give up. Actually, by the way, I think this is the first time I see Bentancur playing with only short sleeves.
Husker ikke så stor. Det er bra. Det er veldig bra.
Men sant, mamma.
No, it's not enough, my friends. It's not enough. 32 minutes in, 1-1. And basically, we haven't created anything beside that. Well, after that, the equalizer from Sanabria.
Mamma, vi.
Amazing. International break. Yeah. You guys have used the word boom 2 times today. Well, I guess it is. Quadrado all the way back to Danilo. I think Danilo is having, I don't know, some, well, problems with actually deciding what he is. Defender, midfielder, creator.
Lego bit.
In the balls. Cristiano in the nuts. Oh.
Hvem skapte?
Nei. Well, since Chiellini is trying to create Rohit, then you know there is an issue in the team. We have nobody creating. And Kulusevski is not the answer. Chiesa is the only one, and even he loses the ball now when he's being doubled up. Come on, Kulusevski, if you're the creator, please show yourself, but nothing. Cristiano on the left, completely alone. Morata. Quadrado. Morata. De Ligt, keeping us alive. Alexandro Bentancur, good ball to Kulusevski, bad ball to Morata. Seriously, Kulusevski is useless. Belotti. Cross and almost. Chiesa. Look at Chiesa running. Chiesa. Cristiano. Ronaldo to Quadrado. Quadrado is in love with Cristiano. Seriously. Always only looks for Cristiano in the box. I If unless there is Cristiano in the box, he will not cross, which is shameful. Chiesa was completely unmarked, and he didn't look for him. Man, Fagioli. Well, I don't know. We are yet to see Fagioli. Sub Kulusevski. Yeah, I think Kulusevski will be subbed off, and we'll see And I think I see Ramsey coming on. Not Fagioli. No Correa. Correa will not play, my friends. Oh, man. Alexandro Morata. Back to Alexandro. Unnecessary back pass. It's very easy. It's very, very easy to pinpoint the mistakes in this team. It's almost easier to look at the mistakes rather than looking at the positives. That's how visible, that's how easy it is, that's how visible they are. All the bad stuff that's going on, it's just clear as day. Alexandro has acres of space ahead of him. What does he do? Nothing. Goes back to Chiellini. Why? It's just not enough. Hi. Grinta. Chiesa Grinta, man.
Hvis jeg kaller den opp, så
Ja.
Nah. He didn't even touch him, I think. Didn't even touch him. To be honest, I love Chiesa's work rate, and I think actually Belotti could have done quite a lot for this team offensively. I think his Grinta is also missing. I mean, it may be controversial. It may be controversial, but I say Belotti. I'll take Belotti over Morata at this point. Right now, just based on this 40 minutes so far. Him and Chiesa, I think, would run riot. Pirlo crumbles under pressure. All right, let's see. Kulusevski, well done, actually. Wow. That is a yellow on Ansali. Could have been actually a very good chance to Cristiano there, but
Har du spist for mye da, Oskar? Behålla den kärleken då, så kan jag gå med upp då.
Så,
Forcing 3-5-2. Well, Carlos, I don't know. I don't think it's. That's just his philosophy, and changing that philosophy. Ooh, good header from Morata. Cross from Cuadrado to Morata, and not Cristiano there. I'm surprised. Yeah, but it's Derby della Mole, so it really doesn't matter which position they are in right now. It's always like this. But anyway, we struggle against Benevento. Crotones freaking lost against Benevento even. So it doesn't matter which position. Benevento, yeah.
Forza Juve. Forza Juve.
Oskar, kom så ska vi ta oss och ställa oss. Och så ska vi gå och lägga oss. Kom här, vänner.
Alexandro bombarding forward. Wow, didn't expect that. Oof. Nice one from Alexandro and Chiesa there. Again, Chiesa creating everything for us. Morata, you need to be awake. You need to be awake there, my friend. Morata. Not enough. Not enough for Morata there. Look at Chiesa, guys. Look at Chiesa. Man. 100%. Next season's kit will have Chiesa on the back of it, without a doubt. Such a gem for us this season, surprisingly, actually. Alexandro crossing to absolutely nobody, all the way to Cuadrado. Cuadrado. Cristiano, of course, waits for Cristiano. Cuadrado. I really wanted to see much more of that replay, because why did he choose Cristiano there? I think Morata was available as well. Well, I saw Sabadip. Hi, man. Number 44, number 30. Ooh. Almost from Chiesa there, my friends. Number 44 and 30 in the lineup, but can't find them on the pitch. Yeah. All right. There we go. Half time. Half-time whistle. 1-1 at the break. What can we say? What can we say? Well, first of all, what a trash team we are, says Aman. Yeah, Benny. No, I haven't seen this one actually. No, I asked him the question, but yeah, I don't expect anything, anything from anybody to do anything for me. So, but in any case, 1-1 at the break. Derby della Mole. Well, Chiesa is our best guy on the pitch. without a question. Probably one of the best players this season. Of course, if we're looking at the stats, it's very hard to see uh, past Cristiano and his goal tally. But I'd say Chiesa, as the season progressed, Chiesa's been most improved player this season, without a doubt. Such a direct, such a breath of fresh air this season for us, and we need to stop being so reliant on Cristiano, because we have also Chiesa now who can actually provide stuff for us, and scored the goal, beautiful goal. He created it himself. And Quadrado is more busy with looking for Cristiano while crossing the ball. Of course, when he lost the ball, I talked about this many times, that he's inconsistent and very poor defensively. So when he loses the ball in defense, well, what's happening? Well, we concede. Of course, that's also on Wojciech Szczesny, but Alexandro also had a disaster first half. And I think that tackle from De Ligt on Belotti is a penalty. In my honest opinion, I think that is a penalty. Completely he hits Belotti first, and then he gets the ball. But it is a penalty in my opinion. But Chiesa creates the goal with Morata. Such a great player. He doesn't even care that Morata is ahead of him. He just bombards forward, steals the ball, and shoots between the legs of Sirigu, and 1-0. And the rest, of course, is history, because we conceded after poor ball from poor possession from Quadrado, and of course Szczesny making meal out of it. And at the end of it, Sanabria scores for 1-1. But after that goal, we struggled to create really anything. And also, we could partially blame this. I saw the goal just now. Partially could blame this on Danilo, straight to the Torino midfielder there. Not good enough from Danilo either. Not enough, my friends, not enough. Hopefully a miracle can happen and Juve finish 4th. This team is embarrassing. As much as I love Pirlo as a player, he's not a coach for any Serie A team, says Mirigan. Mirigan is actually a positive guy, and when this stuff gets to him, then we know it's actually serious. Wow. Yeah. Stay strong, Mirigan. Stay strong. We're soon done with this season. Kulu should have stayed at Parma. Still needs time to develop, says Simar. I do agree 100% with that. He has nothing to do with Juve. I do not understand why we signed him at this point. Of course, if Dybala had been 100% fit, we wouldn't see so much of Kulusevski. But we do. I understand how we're going to win if we only backpass all the time, says Vayab. Well, yes. It's not easy to play against a controlled defensive line, 10-man, 9-man behind the ball. It's not that easy. But backpassing is not going to unlock any defense whatsoever. So yes, I do agree with that. I think perhaps if without Alexandro, with a bit more offensive left wing back, we will see something different. Okay. Okay. Keep running. Kulu running into Quadrado like a controlled FIFA player. Yeah. Kulusevski is a right winger. He's a right winger in his mind. It doesn't matter which position he will have. By Pirlo, he will still go naturally to the right side, because that's where he has played throughout most of his career, short career that is. So him and Quadrado basically overlapping each other, which is a shame. The same thing probably could go for Cristiano and Chiesa at some point. But it is, it's no solution whatsoever. I see more of Ramsey coming on in the second half. I would be surprised if we see Kulusevski on in the second half, because I don't see what he did good for us today. One thing though, I'm wrong. One thing he did good today, the header to Quadrado, and then Quadrado got fouled by Ansaldi, got a yellow card for his trouble. That's the only thing I saw Kulusevski do good today. Goosens says Maxi Zeus might be the answer. Might be, but I don't see him being a great defender. And well, we saw what happened with Alexandro. Wasn't the great defender either. So yes, is Ronaldo playing today? Yes, he is, Jordan. Yes, he is, but he hasn't been very visible. That is very, very true. Pirlo's tactics: just pass sideways and hope for central passes. Plan B: cross and hope that Morata and Cristiano get the end of it. Says Kalian. Well, that comment right here, I even highlight this one from Kalian, because I could say the same thing. I could say the same thing about last year's tactics. It's the same, exactly the same thing. Just passing sideways and then cross into the box, and then cross into the box, and then, well, hoping for the best. Alexander also brings nothing in attack. Yes, that is a true Maxi. Kulu goes nowhere, and the first sub is at the 73rd minute. Pirlo's rule. Says Jose. Yes, Jose is the expert of the substitutions, so I believe him. I believe you, Jose. I believe you. Bentancur makes some huge challenges, may pick up. Well, that's Bentancur, 100%. But Bentancur is not the issue today. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Danilo is more of a defender rather than a creator or a gista or whatever you want to call him. When will Dybala start playing? Well, when he stops partying. Denise. 007. Love the name. Denise 007. Dybala was due to be here today, but he just wanted to party, says Simar. Yes, that is true. Formation and tactics should be as per the players, not forced onto the players. Players are surprising each other with passes they don't expect, says Rohit. I do agree. Go not. Clem. Oh. Var det bra?
Ja.
Ja, har du ont i magen?
Ja.
Ja, okej.
Lite.
Buonanotte! Okay, so now we have to keep it volume down because my boy is going to sleep. So we will scream silently. Wow! Yeah. Danilo is just an off-brand Kimmich. Danilo is a discount Kimmich. It's if you order Kimmich on Wish.com and you get Danilo in the mail. Yeah, hi Rick Ronaldo. This game is crap, so you haven't missed much. Pirlo's tactics were different without playing while playing without Ronaldo. I don't know. Can you explain what happened to Benta? He was supposed to be our next Pjanic. He looked so good last 2 seasons. Yes, I can explain what happened. Constant changes of personnel, constant changes of positioning, and the way of playing is not helping Bentancur and his development. Hardly any player out there is flourishing under 3 different managers. 3 different managers, 3 different tactics, 3 different tactics, 3 different ways of playing, 3 different ways of playing, 3 different ways of scoring goals. With Bentancur, always need to be different. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was used more of Metsala with Allegri. Then Sarri started using him as a, well, vice Pjanic, but also as a Metsala. But we played with a 4-3-3 formation. Now we are playing with, I don't know which formation we are playing, but Bentancur is Metsala, Regista, and all those things at the same time, Kalian. So I think he struggles with that one, and the fact that there is nobody pushing him. Nobody is pushing him to improve and to be professional, to be serious about his performances on the pitch, because I don't see him improving. And even though we have one of the greatest players in the midfield ever, Andrea Pirlo as our coach, Bentancur is unable to improve in the same position, which baffles me. So question is also, is actually Pirlo good enough man manager? Well, we don't know. He's been at the job for 1 year, maybe even less than 1 year. So yeah, unfortunately, Bentancur suffers because of that. Quadrado is a right winger. Stop playing him as a wing back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he is these days. Is he right winger? Is he wing back? I don't know. Why doesn't Ronaldo rest? Well, who would we play instead of Ronaldo? He's simply tired. He's powerless. Can you translate it for Pirlo? I don't think that we can afford to rest Cristiano. And I don't think Cristiano is being playing. I don't think Cristiano has been good today so far. And also, well, as I said, if Dybala is in the team, we can see more rotation up front. But now we have no options than just buckle up. And well, we made the meal out of the whole thing during January by not buying anyone. How are you a soccer player if you can't even cross? Kulusevski, says Jay. Bentancur cannot play in possession-based style when the opponent parks the bus, says Sabadip. He cannot create space for himself. One of the most important traits for the midfield. Gabby says, every play Juve run seems to be improvised. Where are the tactics and why the players look to date? Unfamiliar to... Yeah, they basically look unfamiliar with one another, says Gabby, yes. That is true. Chiesa missed an open goal. Well, but he also scored. CR7 goal. He also scored. It was he was the best player on the pitch without any shred of doubt. Cristiano Ronaldo was awful, says Crucial Talks. Ronaldo is getting too slow and lethargic. In the box, says Vibav. Juve is only good to watch in the first 5 minutes. After that, they just start backpassing max 12 minutes, says Aman. Yes. So maybe, you know what? Maybe we should just watch Juve 5 minutes and then go out for a run. And then when we come back, we can watch Juve again. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, maybe we should do that. That'll be better for our mental health, I think. Wow, huh? Seriously. If we suddenly manage to win this game, I'd be surprised. But also I'd be surprised if we lose. This is how unpredictable this game is so far. It could go any way. Still sticking with 2-2. Yes, Lovin, I'm still sticking with 2-2. And look at Cristiano. Cristiano in the dugout telling Danilo how to pass the ball. Or how move, I don't know. You were always retreating, then the attackers always facing towards their own goal, says Jay. You will become a toothless tiger, says Athol. I was excited about Arthur and Bentancur. They were already good, says Kalian. Yeah. So me as well, my friend, me as well. And with Pirlo's mentorship, they both would be world class. But yes, didn't age well. Nope, it didn't. But however, it may still age. It may still be. It may still happen. But under Pirlo or not, I don't know. All right, let's see here what happens for the second half, my friends. If you just joined, smash a like on this video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. Kulusevski is a flop, says Mr. Balash. I do agree. And of course, he is on the second. On for the second half, like nothing has happened. Andrea Pirlo. Could that be your last game as Juve manager? Could be. Could be. Or I don't know. Also thinking about De Ligt for a second there. What does he think about the whole situation? Does he want to stay with the club? Imagine if De Ligt decides, you know what, I'm leaving. This is a mess. I'm leaving this club. Then we will be all over the place. We will be in shambles. That will be crisis level. All right. We're waiting for Torino. Delictly talks with Barcelona. Well, if that is true, we can kiss him goodbye. But where did they get the money? Barca, where did they get the money from? I swear Morata missed two beautiful chances today, and we looked so fragile when they just run at us because we just run with them instead of tackling them, says Saint. Brad, you didn't miss much. They scored after we scored. Chiesa, our best man on the pitch, without any doubt. Without any doubt whatsoever. All right, let's see what happens in the second half then, my friends. Let's see. Fino alla fine, I guess. Belotti to Juve. If you just joined the stream for the first time, Belotti to Juve, would you take him? I'll consider it. I'm actually considering it. Rabob says Ron 2 goals. We'll see. We'll see. Doesn't look like it at all so far, Rabob, but still 45 minutes left to play. I see Ramsey was warming up and getting ready to play, so maybe it's not 73rd minute as Jose thought. Maybe it's earlier. Kulusevski off and Ramsey on. We'll see. All right, second half. Oof. Kulusevski gives the ball away like he did. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? This is exactly the same thing that happened against Porto. Another Kulusevski masterclass. Another Chesney masterclass. Well done. Well done. This is it. This is it. Ciao, Pirlo. Ciao, Wojciech. Look at Kulusevski. This is awful. When Wojciech Szczesny beaten at his near post. Congratulations, my friends. We are a joke of a football club. Well done, Kulusevski. And he still remains on the pitch. He still remains on the pitch. I've said this many times. Enough of Kulusevski. Get him off the pitch. What a start to the second half indeed. Die from Pirlo. That's what he can do now. Die, rubbing his nose, and then die again. That's the tactics for Pirlo. If I'm Pirlo, take him off immediately, says Rohit. Yes, I would do that as well, but he has no balls to do that. Look at us. Chiesa. Look at Chiesa. I have no words. I have no words. And he loses the ball again, actually. Yes, Aditya. I asked the same question. Well, why so many mistakes? It's about the mentality. It's about unawareness of the seriousness of the situation. And there were too many young players who don't even give a crap. They are too busy being ballers. Quadrado cross to absolutely nobody, and there is a corner kick. Felix Correa. Why do we need Felix Correa, guys? Do we think they can actually do something? As long as Cristiano is there, Felix Correa will not play because they're basically the same position. There we go. Free kick to us. Oh, I gotta find my adapter. Just a sec. Oh, crap. Did we score? Of course not. Kulusevski on the ball. Of course we didn't score. Oh. Chiesa. Whew. Chiesa. What has Morata done today, by the way? Morata done nothing. Wojciech Szczesny, of all people. I wonder what I will rate the guy. I don't even care anymore, to be honest. This team, in the last two and a half seasons, they almost killed my enthusiasm. I'll never stop supporting my club, but they're testing me. They're testing my patience. We're losing. We're losing against a team who is in a relegation battle. And that's so ironic. Quadrado. Kulusevski on the right, still on the pitch. Crosses. And Cristiano is in offside position, even though that actually was a good cross from Kulusevski. No, it's not an offside. Cristiano header. First thing he does today. 35 million worth of cross. Quadrado. Ronaldo bundles over. Morata complains for something. Well, I would actually look into that situation with Morata. Of course they're not going to review it, but why is Kulusevski still on the pitch? Can somebody please explain this to me? Here we go, loses the ball again. Belotti. Quadrado reaches it, actually. Well done. Kulusevski. All alone, no support whatsoever. No support whatsoever. It's pain in my assholes, this team. Pain in my assholes. Danilo in the midfield. This is how bad it is. If you're good enough midfield, you advance with the ball. But no. Passing it out wide, and Quadrado just stops. Imagine my surprise. Quadrado, I don't even know what Quadrado is talking about here. Come to me close. No, go away. No, come to me. No, go away. Come to me. No, go away. What is this? They have no idea what to do. There are no tactics behind what we are doing on the pitch right now. Will Pirlo keep his job after this? Well, question is, will he stay voluntarily? Or maybe he will just resign. I don't think that he will. Of course he won't. Look at them. Shut your mouth, Morata. You haven't done anything today. Let the boy ball. Look at Kulusevski. He even looks at Sanabria, knowing where Sanabria is. Oh, well done from Benta. I won't be surprised if Cristiano leaves after this season. I don't think he wants to play in the Europa League next season. That's for sure. Just leave the club in shambles. Give us the money. Give us whatever we can receive for you, and let's rebuild. Start from the beginning. With Belottis, with Icardis, with I don't know. Rincon. Still no subs. 59 minutes in and still no subs. Cristiano on the run and whatever that was. That's actually another foul on Chiellini. It's a very, very good tackle from Chiellini. Miriam, yeah. So, where are the subs? If, and I'm saying, if the name isn't Cristiano Ronaldo, he's getting subbed now. But the name is Cristiano Ronaldo, and he will be on the pitch. So this is why you won't see Felix Correa. And instead of passing the ball, Morata is just balling and getting a free kick. Gå greit, Kan du gå igjen vinduet? Torino. Yeah, I know, Arnav. The camera quality is not good because of I'm not at home, and this Wi-Fi is not meant to be for live streaming. I really apologize for this one. Sorry. But we're gonna do the watch along, even though I regret about doing this now. Cross from Quadrado. Alexandra, what does he do? Nothing. This is actually shameful, my friends. This is shameful. We have no subs. We have not made any substitution, and we are down 2-1 against Torino. What is this? And we're playing backwards. Ay, ay. Rabiot still on the bench. Ramsey still on the bench, not used at all. We have nobody. That is actually handball, but no, it's not. No, it's not. Quadrado free kick. So no Cristiano free kick, huh? That clutch. Shame. Such a shame. That would have been entertaining, huh? Wow. 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 Was banning Arthur a good idea? Well, of course. It was not only a good idea, it wasn't necessary. You just don't break the rules like that and expect to get away with that. And even if Arthur wasn't banned, he was still injured, so he would not be playing anyway. So for me, it was not only a good idea, but it was a must. On for Dybala as well, especially Dybala. 65 minutes. And Torino are making the subs, not Juve. How am I going to explain that to my grandchildren? Hmm? Honestly. How am I going to explain that to my grandchildren that Pirlo did make any subs? In the game where his face is on the line. Bad ball from Bentancur. Juve honestly in danger of not making the top fours as a rhythm. Yep. Yep. Well, it's not over yet, my friends. It's not over yet, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. You know what? To be fair, I don't think they enjoy playing football, these guys. I don't think they enjoy playing football anymore. I think they think this is a struggle. I think they're not looking forward to playing games. And this might actually be. There we go. Quadrado losing the ball and getting a yellow for his trouble. Look at Quadrado flying into that challenge. Didn't touch him, of course. Didn't touch him. But high foot. High foot, and yeah, could be red. Nah, it's not a red. We lost the Pro 2-3 years ago. Yeah. My thoughts on Arthur. Rhythm, good player, excellent player. Unfortunately, injury prone. So thank you very much for that player. Classification is a real issue apparently, and well, it looks like he needs to work on his professional off the pitch attitude as well, because he was already partying with McKennie and Dybala the other day. Cristiano heads over the goal. Cristiano's been toothless today. This is so bad, guys. This is so bad. Even Bernardeschi is shouting and wanting more. $70, still no subs. We should lose. We have to put our faith in our pathetic 37-year-old. Kulusevski off, and not a minute too soon. Bernardeschi on. Ramsey on also, I guess. For Danilo. Yeah. Bring Beppe back. Yeah. He won't be returning, Alex. He won't be returning anytime soon. Coolly getting the high fives, yes. Of course, because they are all good friends. Well, to be fair, this will be very easy to rate, to do play ratings after the game. It'll be very easy. Zaza coming on. No goal from Belotti. Think there'll be a late equalizer. Yeah, well, I called 2-2 rhythm before the game. You think Aguero will be a good transfer? Asks Jan. No, I think Aguero could be, yes, but not Aguero. Aguero is expensive, 33, 34. No. Saint. That's funny. Thank you guys at least for making me laugh, because Juve make me laugh for all different reasons. And just like that, he's walking past the whole defense, The whole midfield, sorry. That is embarrassing. That's a good ball from, well, almost a good ball from De Ligt. That's a good ball crosser for you, my friends. Quadrado. Just looking for Cristiano, but only hitting Morata. Such a great ball crosser, huh? We lost everything. Hanish, yeah. You know what? I even miss the guys like Zaza, the Grinta players. At least they could have done everything in their power. What happened? No, it's a goal kick. Of course, it's a goal kick. Look at Chiesa. Look at Chiesa. And nobody's with him. And then they're gonna dive and waste time. Itzo. Of course it's Itzo. It's always Itzo, my friends. That's classic Itzo. It's happened before. Look at Kulusevski there. I'm sorry I'm being so quiet because I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. It's just emptiness. We made 2 subs. Bernadeschi and Ramsey. Absolutely no effect so far. Of course it's an offside. So I don't know. Wow, ewa. Shoo. Forgive me for not being over enthusiastic, but it's 2-2. Sweet. Ah, Cristiano. Interesting. So Cristiano actually scored, even though it was very tight. But it's a goal. It's onside. Typical Cristiano doing nothing for 81 minutes and then suddenly just scoring a goal. But it is what it is. There we go. Ramsey doing much better now than Kulusevski did all game. Bentancur hits the post. Yeah. Quadrado was looking for that one, to be honest. Oof, that's nasty. That is a nasty challenge. Oof. Stinger. Yeah, that's actually a save from Sirigu. Great save from Sirigu there. Wow. Oof. Cristiano. I think you're gonna end up trophyless, Joshua, to be honest. I don't think they're gonna win against Atalanta in the Coppa Italia final. I don't think so. No. And Jan, do I think Pirlo should be sacked? Let's put it that way. What is going on? Pirlo should only be sacked if we have an alternative in place already. Well done, Chiellini. Wow. Well done. Good defending. All right, 5 minutes to go. Ramsey. Ramsey. And that's just like this. They. Yeah, imagine Bay. Imagine if Juve sacks Pirlo. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Should be a yellow. Probably should be yellow to. Alexander off Rabiot on. Yes. Fagioli is still on the bench, so he won't be joining this team today. Neither will Felix Correa, so calma. Baselli. Another ugly ass. Baselli. Here we go. Huh. Kul should never start no matter the circumstances. Oh, he will start Joshua because Pirlo believes in him. I don't understand why, but he believes in him. Poor cross from Quadrado. We need to defend 2-2. That's why Rabiot is in. Nah. It's an offensive substitution. Whew. All right. This is the type of game Pirlo wants to play fast and aggressive last 10 minutes from Brad. Well, I don't see anything aggressive about this side right now. Flashes of whatever we want. Flashes. Bernardeschi being easily dispossessed while going forward. Wow. That is a great cross, actually. Is it a save by Wojciech, though? Yes, he is. Slide one. Well, Aditsa, I think it'll be 2-2. Ah, you fools. That is a PK. No? Yellow for Bernardeschi. Wow. Wow. Was that actually a PK? Yeah, of course it's a P. Of course it's a dive. Of course it's a dive. Shameful from Bernardeschi. Shameful. We can complain how bad coach and individuals are, but the board of Juve has not put a single serious project over the last years. They know it's not Pirlo's fault. From Amel. I agree. Imagine them scoring now. Fireworks. There we go, Morata. Here we go. Morata on the break. What a stupid ball from Morata. Seriously. Yeah. All right. Called it. All right, my friends. Let's do the full-time reactions and the player ratings after the game against Torino. Juve draw 2-2. We are a disaster. We are not good enough. We all know this. It's been it's been I've been waiting for this to happen because I'm not surprised anymore. Not surprised at all. And we have tons of problems. We'll go through the player ratings, of course, and I don't see an option. Well, I don't see any answer whatsoever. Even if we do sack Andrea Pirlo, it's just not gonna answer anything. We still have the same crappy players with same bad attitude, with the same performance level that is way below the Juventus level. It's just not enough for us. But with finances telling us that we are basically broke, nothing is gonna change. We need to trade players. We need to survive somehow, and it's tough. It's tough, of course. But the real question is, though, what do we do for the rest of the season? Because we have, of course, we have to fight. We have to win every game. We still have to play those games, but it's very hard to motivate yourself to play those games when you're struggling every single game. And with Torino today is no exception. It was a disaster, conceding those 2 goals, conceding the second goal right after the kickoff. So typical us, so typical. And we have too many individual mistakes that haunt us, too many individual mistakes that cannot be improved upon, because we saw this against Porto, we saw it against them in the first leg, we saw it against them in the second leg. Individual mistakes, and then we think that we will learn from this. They always tweet this stuff, social media and all that. We will learn from this after the final whistle, but they never do. And what is missing is, of course, the players with grinta, with heart, and with actually desire to play for this club, a desire to do best. I'm not talking about Federico Chiesa, because Federico Chiesa is our man of the match so far. So far he was our man of the match today, without a shred of doubt. He is the guy that embodies that grinta, that fino alla fine spirit. Unfortunately, he is the only one. He is the only one on the pitch today who worked his ass off, who tried to win the ball back, who tried to create something, who tried to bully defenders. Of course, Cristiano was up there, but that's about it. Bentancur is not good enough. And Morata was awful. Kulusevski is should be nowhere near starting lineup. I've said this many times. But he still starts, and not because we want him to start, but because we don't have any other option. We have too many players either injured or partying, or too many players who are more concerned with their own paycheck rather than bleeding for the team. And of course, COVID doesn't help, general injuries don't help, and And the constant changes in tactics from Pirlo also doesn't help us the whole well at all. So for me personally, this draw today was only confirmation of our struggle, and our struggle is not only Pirlo. And I've been saying this for quite some time. If you think that we changing Pirlo is gonna solve everything, no. We have so many things. We have so many problems. This is a bag of crap. We have Andrea Pirlo, who is inexperienced. We have so many players who are injury prone. We have also many players who are just not up to par, not at the Juve level. And not up to Juve level, well, what I mean by that is the grinta, the responsibility, the performance, the wish, the will to fight for the club. And no, nobody is taking responsibility. We will learn from this. This happens, and Pirlo excuses them. Uh, we just, we just all over the place. And of course, the COVID, empty stadium, no revenue, no purchases, no new players. We have completely new staff next to Pirlo. Our management has been declining since Marotta left. I don't know how to answer those questions. What I know is those are the problems. If we keep everything as it is, but we sell Cristiano, do we think that is what's going to happen? That's going to solve everything? No. If we keep everything as it is, but we sell Dybala, do we think that that's going to solve everything? No. There needs to be a major overhaul of many aspects. Like I said, management needs to take a good look at themselves. But then again, what can they do? What can they do at this point in time in market? They cannot do anything. If they're gonna sack, the only thing they can do, they can sack Pirlo and appoint somebody else. But if that enough, I don't know. And it's just not enough. Not enough to just sacking Pirlo and that's it. We need more. We need much more than that. Anish asks, thank you for the super chat. Tell me the reason to believe in Juve. I'll tell you why. Forza Hinter, yeah, sure. I'll tell you why. Because in 2006, and this is very important, guys. So if you're watching this, just stay where you are. And of course, smash a like and subscribe and all that. But in 2006, we were relegated to Serie B. We basically hit the reset button. The next season, we finished second in Serie A, after being in Serie B, of course. And of course, the banter era up until Conte arrived. So it will get worse before it gets better. It's the cycle of things. We can't dominate all the time. And this period of mistakes only will hopefully will help management and those players involved to understand what not to do in the future. And as I said previously, the management's job is to make the correct decisions. When they do, but they're not perfect. So when they do get it wrong, this is their responsibility to figure out how to fix that mistake and when to fix that mistake. And this is the key for our management, to figure out how to fix this problem. It's not only on Pirlo, it's not only on players, it's not enough. So this is on management, and they have to decide what to do now. And this is a big, huge task. And 2006, we were relegated. We hit the reset button. We started all over again. We finished second the year later. We had the banter era before Conte, and then we suddenly appointed Conte, and everything changed. We finished first in well, Lord knows how long. And we are uh, we are just not there yet. It's not as bad as it was, so it will get worse before it gets better. But why believe? Because I think they know that they are in trouble. I think each and every one of players, they should know they need to work harder. I think with each game passing, there will be more clear ideas as to what is wrong with the side and how to fix it. So we just have to, I guess, we just have to endure the negative spell and trust whatever management that will arrive due summer 2021 to fix those mistakes. That's what I can. That's everything I can offer you guys. A reason to believe and the trust in the club. Because if we don't trust in the club, then we can just give up. We can just give up and support. I don't know, bandwagon fans. We're just supporting the club because they're winning all the time, and yeah. But thanks for the super chat, Anish. It's a great discussion to be made. Please loan Kulu next season, says Harsh. I'll highlight this comment as well. Let's talk about Kulusevski for a second before we go to the player ratings. First of all, the reason Kulusevski is playing as much as he does is because we don't have any option. If Dybala is fit and available, he is playing, not Kulusevski. That is 110% certainty. Now Dybala isn't playing. He's either partying or injured or is having COVID issues. So we cannot rely on Dybala, and this is why Kulusevski isn't there. Now, he was never good enough for Juve, for what we need. Unfortunately, he's being thrown under the bus. If we're keeping it real, he's being thrown under the bus. But he's not ready to play on this level, but we have no options. And next season, if we do have options, I agree with you guys, every one of you who said this in the chat. If you think that we should sell him, loan him out, please. I'll agree with that. But today, absolutely useless. I will thrash him on player ratings. Yes. Anish, yes, I talked about this season. But this is in general. We're just comparing the stuff. We are not going to win the Scudetto. Last time we didn't win Scudetto was the banter era. So prepare ourselves for the same banter era. Now, maybe not that long, but prepare ourselves for it gets worse before it gets better. But I'll still be behind my club and I'll still support my club, but it will be painful. It will be as going to the dentist. It will get worse before it gets better. Yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for another super chat, Anish. Appreciate it. By the way, guys, smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Maybe we'll get to 1.5k today. Who knows? Maybe. And this is a comment here. I just found a comment I would love to highlight, not because it's super chat, because it's not a super chat, but I love this comment because I totally agree with this one. And it's good, and it is from EZ. Since Marotta left, things have gone downhill. And I talked about this on several podcasts and guest appearances that Marotta, when he left, this is where things started to go better. And I'd even go even further back. I'd go to Higuain purchase. Why spend Pogba money on Higuain? It worked for the first season, but in long term, that didn't help us much. Cristiano arrival, was that really necessary? Could we have made something else? Could we have bought somebody else to improve the actual problem, which is the midfield, rather than getting Cristiano? If we are very clear in our minds, and Cristiano is available, yes, we sign Cristiano. But in long term, in hindsight, of course, we think about this and we say, okay, signing Cristiano, was it actually a good idea? Football-wise, not marketing, but only on the pitch. Maybe that is why Marotta left. He was disagreeing with that transfer. I heard the rumors. He was disagreeing with that transfer, and that's why he left. So yes, I totally agree with this comment. That's where the whole thing started. No UEFA Champions League next season means no good players in the summer transfer market. Well, I'm not sure about that. I still think that we're probably gonna do the top four. I still think so. I hope so. But it sure looks difficult. Sure looks tough. Cristiano was actually a success. I disagree that he was a success. If it was, what was the point of buying Cristiano? That is the question. If the point of buying Cristiano was to expand globally as a brand, sure, it was a success. But on the pitch, did he actually help us to get better? No. So that money could have been spent elsewhere in order to improve the team in long term. Unfortunately, we stagnated. So the Cristiano project, if we were hoping for Champions League, we failed. We failed. Cristiano himself was a success on personal level. Of course, he scores tons of goals and breaks record after record for sure. But could have we done something differently? Here we go. If there was no COVID, you won't be saying this. With the revenue, money could have bought good players. Nobody can see the future. Well, here is the thing. It was before COVID. We were eliminated against Ajax. It was before COVID. We knew that Allegri won't be renewing his contract. It was before COVID. Sarri started, and Sarri and Cristiano really never got along. So as I said again, Cristiano on the pitch, footballing wise, didn't help us much. Of course, we can also flip it and say that, of course, without Cristiano, we wouldn't be winning the Scudetto with Sarri, and probably also with Allegri. I do agree with that. Yes, Cristiano goals were vital for us for those wins. But if not for Cristiano, could have we made different purchases in the midfield, maybe in attack, to also win those Scudetti, but also make us better competitive in the long run? This is the question. This is the question I'm asking. It's not all black and white, my friends. Remember, I know there are tons of Cristiano fans that will be on my back now, saying that Cristiano was a huge success. Look at his scoring. Look at him scoring. Yes, but I know this. But look at the club and where we are right now. I'm not saying it's because of Cristiano we are in this situation, but again, if Cristiano isn't arriving and we're spending money wise on the midfield, maybe on one or two attackers, maybe we do something differently. And another Cristiano hater, he didn't help the team. Well, how did he help the team, Ankit? Please let me know. I know Ankit is a Cristiano fanboy, so let's have this discussion. How do you think Cristiano helped this team today? Did we win any Champions Leagues since Cristiano arrived? Did we? Did we win the Scudetto deservedly so last season? I think we got lucky last season, to be honest. Juve and Ronaldo should never have happened, says Joshua. Well, that's an interesting point. Maybe, yes. Cristiano hater. Anyway, How will you react if we win the Champions League next year? We won't win the Champions League next year, so don't even mention it. But if we do win, okay, by some miracle, by some insane miracle, if we win, okay, so fine. I mean, we win the Champions League next season with Cristiano, so what? But I just don't see it happening. To see us happening, I say if I fear that we won't even win the Scudetto next season. I think this rejuvenation, this transformation of Juve will take much longer than one season. With Cristiano, the one-man army, you won Champions League. Well, I'm sorry, but this is what you're saying. This is what you're saying, that Cristiano helped the team. So this is what I'm saying. Without Cristiano money could have been spent in the midfield to improve the midfield, to get that midfield up and running with Khedira and Matuidi. Seriously, do you really expect Sarri to play Sarri ball with Khedira and Matuidi in there? No. Where were you when he saved against? I was watching that, Ankit. You know what, Ankit? I know you're a Cristiano fanboy and you're very biased, and I'm sick of discussing Cristiano with you. Yeah, clearly, there is no understanding of the bigger picture here. He saved it against Atletico Madrid, yes, but then where was he against Ajax? If I don't know, I just don't get this constant defending of Cristiano. Yes, he was great, but then you say at the same time you say that well, where is our midfield? He can't win anything, but he did so against Atletico Madrid. So it's the same, basically the same team. Again, and listen to this, Cristiano fans. Listen to this very carefully. I'm not saying he has been a failure. No, he has been a success for Cristiano, scoring goals, enjoying, and he won us the Scudetto last season without a doubt. Without his goals, no goal, we don't win the Scudetto. So listen to this. I'm not a Cristiano hater. If you want to listen to this, you listen. Cristiano gave us the Scudetto last season. I did not agree that Dybala was going to be awarded the MVP last season. I'm saying, I said actually it was Cristiano. I think Cristiano deserved last season more Dybala, but I'm a Cristiano hater apparently. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, let's go to the player ratings against Torino today, which is much more interesting than talking about Cristiano beating the dead horse, basically. Let's start with the good fun, huh? Player ratings for Wojciech Szczesny. So 6 from me last time. He will not get 6 from me last time because both goals are on his shoulders, which is astonishing, especially the second one. I'll give him a 3. By a 3, first goal, there is a shot coming in straight at Wojciech. If he's a world-class goalkeeper, if he's a good goalkeeper, any good goalkeeper pushes the ball away. But no, he pushes it back straight into the field, which basically allows Sanabria to head in for 1-1. Second goal was even worse. Sanabria again shoots at the near post, and Szczesny just spills it completely. Awful. Both easy shots to save. Didn't save it. For me, it's a 3. It's an embarrassing performance from Wojciech. And another individual performance that gone wrong. Embarrassing. And exactly what we didn't need. After all these rumors that he might leave and Donnarumma coming in, it just doesn't help the case, does it though? So for me, it's a 3. I don't know. 4. 3 from Aidan, 4 from Hush, 4 from Ankit. Lukaku and Martinez best starting partnership in Europe right now. Well, that's because Conte is their coach. if Conte is not there, I think it'll be completely different. Lukaku and Conte are a match made in heaven. Match made in heaven, in my opinion. 2 from Rohit. Whew. Yeah. But I guess it's a 3 for me. Those made some good saves. Yes, he did, but those mistakes kind of, you don't make those mistakes if you are a Juve goalkeeper. You just don't. You just don't. And no, especially the second one. It's bad, very, very bad. 5, everyone. Yeah. All right, moving on to the left back. Alex Sandro got a 6 from me last time. Won't get 6 now, of course. He will get a 5. I don't know what happened with Alexandro, to be honest. Not many moons ago, he was one of the best, if not the best left back in Serie A, one of the best in the world. Now, Alexandro is more of a stagnated, tired, exhausted, uninterested football player. And he has tons of space ahead of him, but he is reluctant to go ahead and attack that space. He just passes the ball sideways or backwards. It's boring, it's destructive. It's safe, yes, but it's destructive, and it's not gonna get any chances going for us, for Juve. And well, several times at the back, he made the middle of those both passes and the possessions. So yeah, 5, and I'm being nice. 4. 4 from Aidan, 4 from Aditsa, 5 Ankit. Injury spoiled him, says Brad. 4 from Rohit. I am too generous. I always seem to be too generous when we lose or draw. 5. 3. 3 from Willie, 5 from Charlie. Lightsman runs better than Alexandro. Well, all right. In the middle of the defense, we had Giorgio Chiellini. 6 from me last time. And it's not much, but I'll give him a 6.5. 6.5 today. Was not as error prone as the other guys. So that's basically only why I gave him a 6.5 and actually managed to stay on the pitch for the full 90 minutes. Well done. 4 for Chiellini. Whoa, that's nasty. Why 4? That's low. 6.5 for Makshai. Same from Brad. 6 for Chiellini for Aditsa. 5.5 from Harsh. Aidan 6. Willie 6. The same Rohit. He assisted 2. What do you think went wrong this season? Oh, I just, man, Charlie, rewind this tape 20 minutes and you'll know, Charlie, because I already explained to you why I think this has been such a disastrous season. Combination of things, unfortunately. And that's actually the worst thing, because if there is only one thing wrong with us, we can actually fix that thing and be done with it. But when there is a combination of things, you actually don't really know which thing it really is, which hurts us the most. And that's tough. 6.5. Next to him, Matthijs de Ligt, 6.5. Probably should have got a penalty. A challenge on Belotti in first half. Also might be a bit passive on Sanabria's second goal. 5.5, maybe too harsh, but not the usual Matthijs de Ligt, I remember. 5.5. One, maybe I go too far as to say one of the more Disappointing performance from De Ligt this season. Okay. Timeout. You don't need to spam. De Ligt 6. I said 5.5. I just didn't like the way we considered that second goal. Of course, ultimately it was on Kulusevski and Wojciech Szczesny. First of all, on Kulusevski, of course, but yeah. Min Raiola discussing De Ligt with Bayern. Wow, there we go. He outshattered Belotti. Yes, but then again, those individual mistakes, my friends. Those individual mistakes. This is the thing. It's just like with Cuadrado, we will be talking about shortly. I get that Cuadrado gets the assists and all that, but it's those individual mistakes. Could have cost us the PK. I'm amazed that actually we didn't receive that penalty. And well, the second goal. Maybe a bit too harsh on 5.5, maybe a 6, but 5.5. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Juan, dancing feet. Cuadrado. 6.5 last time. 6, I don't know. 6, that's it. I got nothing. Crossing, and losing the ball occasionally in defensive positions. That's it. I don't see anything else from Cuadrado today. Very dangerous tackle on Verdi, I believe. Luckily, Verdi's foot was raised and not on the ground. Otherwise, it would be a snapped, basically broken foot. So it's a 6 for me. 6.5, 6.5 from Akshay and Willie, 5 from Ayush, 5.5 from Ankit, 5.5 from Rohit. 5 from Ayush, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Cuadrado 6 from Aditsa. Even everyone is hyping him and I have no idea why. Well, yeah. Welcome to the stream. He's doing some career-ending tackle this season. Yes, he does. Harsh, I agree. 5 from Suman. All right, moving on from Juan Cuadrado to the midfield, which is a weird thing to say, of Danilo. He got 5 from me last time. I think I just give him 6. Didn't really do much for us. Too stationary, perhaps, in that regista role or defensive role or whatever. I do not understand that role, to be honest. I do not get that role for Danilo. So for me, it's a 6. 5, 4 from Ankit. No creative, no defense as Willie. 5.5 from Aditsa, 4 from Brad, same from Maidan. 4 from Ankit. Wow, this is interesting. Well, there we go. Stationary object, yes, that is actually something I agree on. Danilo 6. Next to him, Rodrigo Bentancur. 7.5 last time. Well, there we go. Not gonna get that today for sure. We just passed 3-hour mark, by the way, on the stream. Rodrigo Bentancur. I don't know. Not an easy job than being completely alone in the midfield, though, is it? Not an easy task. But 5.5 perhaps. It's a tough task asking Bentancur to create or do anything in the midfield while being completely alone, and Kulusevski hiding somewhere on the right flank, and Danilo being too stationary. So it's a 5.5, but it's ultimately also his own fault. So the fault can be blamed between him and Pirlo, but yeah, 5.5. 6 from Rohit, 5 from Dennis, 4 from Who Are You, 4 from Aidan. He has the right heart, dedicated but not good enough, says Akshay. 6 from Ankit. I'm very liberal at giving ratings, but Bentancur really bad today, says Brad. Okay. Do you agree that there is truly nothing to talk about? We all know that the midfield is a big problem. Do you agree? Yes, and the left side from Shervin. And the left side as well. Meaning that Sandro is a problem, meaning that if we have a proper left winger, we wouldn't see so much of Chiesa on the left. We see him probably more on the right. We get proper attacking going forward from the left, and also the midfield, of course. Yes. So, and well, of course, upper management. 5.5, and then well, this is basically the midfield. Oh no, we have one more. Dejan Slim Shady Kulusevski, as we like to call him, 4 last time. Well, he's not exactly improving, is he? Though still another cracking display from the Swedish. I mean, 3. I'd say. Why 3? Why even he deserves the 3? Well, first of all, well, he is still alive, so he managed to stay alive throughout those minutes he played on the pitch. So congratulations, well done. He managed not to get himself sent off. Congratulations, well done. So it's already 2 points for you. And also, well, because he's young and been played out of position, I'll excuse his sorry ass. But that's it. Invisible in first half, a disaster. I will rate him even a 0 in the first half. In the second half, I'll still rate him a 0 up until that point and when he decided to just give the ball away and give them the 2-1. So from that point over, he was a 0. And then he improved dramatically from 0 to 3. So he gets a 3 from me. Thank you very much, Kulusevski. I don't want to see him at Juve next season. However, he will stay. I want him to be gone. I want him to play consistently at a lower level, back to Parma, Sassuolo, wherever. 1 from Willie, harsh. 3, Kulu. 2, Aditsa. The same, Who Are You? The same, Joshua. The same, Ayush. -5 from Dennis. Kulusevski 2 from Aidan. I rate him 3, guys. Am I too generous? Wow, maybe I am. Crucial Talks 1. Wow. -infinity from Rohit. 2 from Quasi. I love the name, by the way, Quasi. Didn't Kolo give one goal last week? Yes, against Lazio, Brad. So he never learns. They never learn. And who's going to tell them how to do that? How to stop making those mistakes? Well, the coach, the management. But it's not enough. They will protect those guys as if they were Easter eggs. They will protect those guys because they are the investment. And to bash the investment, basically meaning that, well, they're admitting the mistakes, and they will never do that. They will never do that. So they will protect Kulusevski at all costs. But 3 for me, my friends, absolutely horrible. And I do not see any way how he can play his way into this Juve side. No way whatsoever. Give him, as Dennis says, I will even highlight this comment because I like this. Loan him for 1 or 2 seasons so that he may improve. Give him to Parma. Seriously, give him back to Parma or somebody else, Sassuolo. Bring in Locatelli and give them Kulusevski instead and watch them. Well, you know what? No. because Berardi is there. So Berardi will play in the same position as Kulusevski. So Kulusevski would actually might not be playing consistently there either. Shame. No, but the Slim Shady gets a 3 from me and not more. Not a penny more. Who would you transfer in aside from the obvious big names? Asks Loretto. Well, come on, guys, answer that question because, yeah, well, I'm all out of the ideas. I mean, Luis Alberto, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, bring it, but they will not come. Also, I saw part of Udinese game today, and De Paul on the floor a lot. Do we really want that kind of player who's on the floor quite a lot? Being fouled, almost like a Dybala-esque. Do I want that? Not so sure. Who else we got? Okay, let's go to Federico Chiesa. Let's do something. MVP today, no question. 6.5 last time. He'll get, even though he was more and more invisible towards, well, in the second half, he gets a 7.5 from me. Another great display by the young man. Deserves the 7.5 because his grinta. Not so much about the goal, but also the grinta, the fact that he created his own goal, the first one, and never gives up. It seems never gives up. Of course, he gets those silly free kicks against him, but that's passion, and the passion. This is what we need right now, and it seems that Chiesa has, basically the only player that has that passion out there. More in the midfield, working. That's Chiesa for you. So yes, should Dybala leave during the summer, Chiesa gets the number 10. That's my bet. If Dybala leaves this summer, Chiesa gets that number 10. What you think about that? 6 from who are you? Whoa, why? 7.5 from Wahid. Nice to see Wahid, by the way. 7 from Aidan, the same from Ankit, the same from Rohit, Dennis, 7.5 from Ayush. I like Chiesa, guys, and it's very easy to like Chiesa. Why? Because of his work rate on the pitch. And the work rate on the pitch is so visible. Why? Because there's nobody else doing it. If we see guys like Bentancur, guys like Morata, guys like Kulusevski run their asses off, then we can see more of a teamwork. But right now, Chiesa is all alone and working his ass off by himself, which is positive for him, but very negative for the whole thing, for the whole team, for the rest of the team, because then you see the difference in mentality. Always running until 90 minutes as Willie, yes. Sabadeep and Rabob, 7. Should Dybala leave, he comes next week and gives 10 out of 10 performance. Brad, I can guarantee you that he will not drop a 10 out of 10 performance against Napoli if he even will play. I can guarantee you that. Dybala, as much as I like him, will need at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks to get back into the, well, proper level. Dybala level. So Quasi 7. Chiesa is very good solo, but not as good as in link up played. Well, they're different players. Dybala and Chiesa are different players, though. Chiesa is a winger. Chiesa is a winger and always been, basically. Played as a striker a couple of times, never really worked for Fiorentina. Yeah. Is Pirlo getting sacked? Well, I don't know. I don't think so. If you guys know more, I'm just sitting with you guys chatting, but I don't think so. Anyway, Chiesa, we covered. Okay, let's go to Morata then. I think we're closing into the final 2. Alvaro Morata, where do I find you? There we go. Alvaro Morata, 4.5 last time. Wow. I'm actually keeping it. I think, no, you know what? No, I'm not keeping it. giving him a 4. I asked this question before. Those 10 million that Atletico Madrid want in order to renew this loan, is this something that we actually need to reconsider? Does he deserve this? Because 2021 for Alvaro Morata has been bad, very bad. Well, the first part of the season was absolutely great. I even got his jersey now. I'm not regretting the fact that I got his jersey, but man, Alvaro Morata, not the same player after the New Year's. Very, very poor, and doesn't give us anything at all. So it's a 4 for me. Unfortunately. 4 from Dennis. Who are you? 3.5 from Rohit. 4 from somebody. The same from Ankit. Morata 2 from Aditsa. Wow. Kulusevski is very young and out of position, but what's the excuse for Morata? Nothing. Weak mentality. That's the excuse. I wish Ronaldo leaves for the benefit of Juve and Ronaldo himself, says Joshua. 5.5 from Ayush. I really want to see Inzaghi taking over Juventus strong and vocal. That is an interesting comment from Brad, actually. Simone Inzaghi, even though I don't think he's such a mastermind, but I think the motivation and the team cohesion and work rate, this is the thing that Inzaghi will work on if should he arrive at Juve. But we'll see. Chiesa needs space, unlike Dybala. Dybala also needs space, unfortunately, Sabadip. Dybala needs space. Because if he doesn't, he will be pocketed. He's just not strong enough physically. But it's a 4 to Morata. Should be played on midfield. He was good earlier, now he's worthless. Yes. Bernadeschi is a substitution, Wahid. So I'm not rating subs. That's just the thing. I don't rate subs unless they have a monumental display, like Bernard Gotdeski did against Lazio, was it again? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go to Cristiano. Brace yourselves. You got 5 from me last time. I'm not going to get that now. I scored. Dangerous towards the end of the game. 6.5 and a 7. But I rate him a 7 because he scored and also had chances to score more, of course. Thing with Cristiano is it is the case that he needs many chances to score. It's strange. Of course, those provided today were not exactly the tap in kind of goals, chances. I mean, those crossers from Quadrado or from somebody else, I don't remember, Kulusevski, I think, was not exactly easy. So benefit of the doubt there. And Cristiano also, of course, as always, when he has the ball, the focus is on him, and he knows that. He draws that focus away from everybody else. So yes, I'll give him a 7 today, but very, very slow start from Cristiano. Very, very poor. Very, very poor start, but gradually improved and, of course, scored. Luckily for us, there is a VAR, because if not VAR, well, it is an offside decision, and well, Cristiano already is pissed off about the goal he scored during the midweek, which was not actually done as a. It was over the line, but they didn't have VAR in the game, I think, which was astonishing. But yeah, 7 for me. Gazzetta said that Pirlo needed to get good results against Torino and Napoli if he wanted to keep his job, says Arnold. Well, is 2-2 away to Torino a good result? Don't know. 7.5 from Ayush, the same from Ankit, 6.5 from Harsh, 6.5 from Brad, 7.5 from Quasi, 6.5 from Ayan, 7 from Samadip, basic player, He was better than Chiesa today. Come on. Now that's no. I'm gonna be honest. I really think 5.5 only because he actually scored and gave us a point. But I believe that Cristiano is really tired, says Shervin. But we don't have any options. If we have Dybala available, if we have Kulusevski who's actually good enough to play as a striker, then we can actually rest Cristiano. But no chance. And to be fair, Cristiano has all the right in the world to rest against Luxembourg or whoever they played against during the midweek. I don't remember. But yet he played. So this is also something to think of for Cristiano himself. What is more important for him? If there is just to score goals, then he will play. But then we cannot really complain about him being tired because it's ultimately his own choice to start and play. Yeah. But 5.5 was just too low, Shervin. I think it's a bit too low. Cristiano has played 4 matches in just 10 days. Yes, he did. But why? Why couldn't he rest against minors in Portugal? If it is so important for us to have a fit Cristiano for Juve. Again, club ahead of the player. On Friday session, we'll plan our starting 11, how it should look like. Yes, we can do that, Harsh. That is a good point. Cristiano created 2 chances for Chiesa there, but both have like 10 minutes of the game, need more. Shervin, I know that we don't have options, but I'm just saying that I think he's tired. Yes, he is. I think so too. It's his decision at the end of the day, Shervin. Yes. All right. So 7. And now also we have to write the coach, Andrea Pirlo. Got a 2 for me last time, which was against Benevento, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to rate him 2. Again, very few options available for him. Half of the squad is out either with COVID, partying, or injured. So there is really not much he can do. But still, why wait so long to make substitutions? So I just bump him up just a little bit, 3. But also, the setup is too complicated. The Danilo experiment is interesting, but not always. It doesn't always work. Why was Kulusevski still on the pitch in the second half? I asked it the same question actually in the first half. I would be surprised if Kulusevski is out for the second half, yet he was. What's the point of bringing Felix Correa and Fagioli into the mix when they are not being used at all? Yeah, it's a 3. It's a 3, not enough. And also the mentality issue here. When we concede, what does Pirlo do? Does he scream at his players? And did he give any feedback, or is he just staying silent? I think it's the last thing. I think it's the last one. He's just staying silent and not doing anything. Maybe scratching his nose, touching his hair, and screaming "Die, die, die." That's all he does. And if that's what it takes to be a coach for Juve, well, give me a call. I'm waiting. Apparently it's that easy. So, nah. $2.5. Country over the club. What are we talking about? Cristiano. Okay. Well, when you know that you are up 2 or 3-0 or whatever, just sub yourself off or tell your coach, give me 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes rest. But no, he stays on the pitch. What's the point? I mean, if you're thinking about the country yourself, okay, let the other players play then and get yourself rested. What's the point of playing the full 90 every single time? It's the work of qualifiers. If they don't top the table, it will be disaster. So he's playing every man makes sense. Yes, but when the game is in the bag. sub yourself off. And it's not like, okay, does that actually mean, again, I'm sorry making this Cristiano discussion, but does that mean that they don't trust anybody else but Cristiano? So without Cristiano, they actually will lose or concede suddenly. Just let the man rest a little bit. For the club, I'm sorry, we don't have any options. We have to play him because Felix Correa apparently not anywhere near the starting lineup. But if you have options from the bench for the national side, which you do, because you have tons of Portuguese players on the bench, well, use them. So this is where the confusion for me is personally. He needs to play every single minute. Why? If the game is in the bag, rest him. If the game isn't in the bag, well, that's another thing. But it was. Even in serious therapy, says Mario. Well, yeah. All right, that's it. Andrea Pirlo 3. Okay, I think we're done. Congratulations with a great point against the mighty Torino. I'm surprised that we didn't lose. But, well, come in. I even predicted myself 2-2. So what you're going to do? Probably should have put some money on that. But you know what it is. All right. Juve therapy, not Portugal therapy. That's funny. That's funny. I'll kill Kulusevski. Yeah. Well, first we're gonna make some tunes, Sabadeep. I'll highlight this one because it's a funny one. We're gonna make some tunes. We're gonna talk some svenska, Swedish with him, and then I'll roast him. And then, well, I don't know, have some. You'll never see him on the pitch. Let's put it that way. So yes, yes, indeed. All right, guys. This has been, well, fun, some sort of a fun, because, well, it's never fun watching Juve these days. But it's 1 point closer to whatever goal we are. Probably the goal is getting the top 4. Imagine that. On a couple of weeks ago, Morata was talking about, if you don't believe in us, don't bother watching. Well, yeah, about that. Fino alla fine, my friends. Forza Juve. Enjoy your Saturday evening and Sunday, Easter Sunday. Speak to you again on Monday for morning updates, hopefully, or maybe Tuesday. We'll see. And of course, the Juve therapy session on Friday. And Wednesday, there is a Crapoli game, cracking one. Will be fun. Will be very, very fun. Juve were predictable and need more consistency. Kulusevski was very disappointing, and so was Alex Sandro. If we don't improve, we will struggle for top 4. And on that last one from Charles, thank you very much for watching, to every one of you. And before you go, guys, let's say this though. We can disagree on some things, but at least we agree on supporting the club, right? That's the thing. So keep supporting, keep believing, and we'll see you next time. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve.